So it seems what you don't understand in this world is that forgiveness is good, condemnation is evil, right? Because you're trying to, again, hurt each other as Satan tried to confuse and hurt Adam and Eve, right? But he used the only weapon he had, his penis, his vagina, right? Now, I'm saying maybe he formed a spear with a rock tip, maybe, to kill Jesus and get him out the way. I know. You know what I mean? Caveman style. Like the woolly mammoth and all that. At least that's how you think they brought him down, right? Right. Well, what is a stick with a sharp point on it? But an extension of your penis, making it a weapon. And what is a sword? But again, another version of the penis. You're trying to make things into weapons, all right? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Even your nuclear warhead is based off of the sun and how God made the sun, right? But you don't get that either. Why you can do it here, and the Hindus talk about it in our past, right? There's even a city where we have nuclear explosions. Well, evidence of it, right? Well, if every 70,000 years we keep blowing up the planet, you can even rebuild that city as the nuclear fallout dissipates, right? Over the next 6,000 years, say. And still, what? Blow it up again. You're that crazy. Just like they're rebuilding Babylon, right? In Iraq, right? Why do they do these things, though? Their own quest for power, dominance, right? Another thing is, demons try to dominate each other, right? To death. See, by condemning, you shorten your life, not by forgiving, right? Now, what do I mean by that? That don't mean someone's not wronging you. He's wronging you either, right? But you do a just punishment, right? You know, I'm not saying if someone's murdering a bunch of people, you don't get the death penalty either, right? Right. What I am saying, though, is there's a limit. If you accidentally kill someone who's trying to run you over, say, that's not intentional. That's not intentional. Right. That's the whole point. But like I said, the only ones who might could have gotten involved with it other than little Roddy would have been Johnny and David Bellum and Norris, right? Now, he had a deputy sheriff brother who was in the sheriff's department. But what would he do? Shoot me with a damn, shotgun, right? I don't know. Like I said, right? But the ninja who was shot a bunch of times with the shotgun in Ninja 3 The Domination, even he resurrected with bullet holes. Well, I must have told him, even if you shoot me, you can heal the bullet holes quicker. For me. In under a minute, like the Wolverine. In under a minute, like the Wolverine. I'm just saying. If it was over Vivian's daughter also and another girl, maybe, I'm guessing that too, right? Whatever happened down that road where I'm dropping Roddy off, right? It's either in Vivian's house or further down after I dropped him off, depending on what happened between those two measures, right? Of amnesia, right? And all Mom can tell me is they called her telling her about the wreck. And she's at home, Yeah, they have the white truck, and Monk could drive over in that, and Renee was with them too. But I think it's after that I break her leg accidentally jumping backwards, but whatever, I know. These things can happen if you're, kind of out of it, not quite yourself, I know. But, you start having a little bit of sleeping problems during school. That's about it. You're still yourself, basically, right? But a little confused, right? Not so much so that you couldn't join the Navy, I know. They didn't catch anything medically through MEPS, right? I even made sure with, the problem in A school, right, that I didn't have nothing psychologically or neurologically wrong with me. That's the right thing to do there too, ain't it? Well, like I said, if you let gay people in the Navy, they're in the closet gay anyway, aren't they? They're not going to tell you. It's against the UCMJ to be that way. To even have butt sex is a major violation, right? You can get a dishonorable discharge and court-martialed for it, right? And captain's mast, probably. all that stuff. I at least know that part's illegal, I know. And all I would tell them is no and fight them to blackout. Or I don't know what they did. And yet I would forgive them and pray the Lord to heal us all. And if I had to fight them and all that. Because I'm going to give as good as I got. Too. Trying to defend myself. I know. Now this is still hypothetical. I don't know that has even happened, right? Still. But that's the men trying to change me, and then I'm with women too during this time. At least 14 before I'm out in the Navy. And the last 3 are, Mary Bell started still in the Navy, right? Then the last 3 are out in the Navy, and Michelle, Denise, and Molly, right? I'm only with 3 after Mary Bell, too. I ain't been with the 4th unless me and the girl in the nail salon did a little something. But then I'm thinking she's 37, not... And anyone under 51, to me, I still call a girl. You're still the girl to me, ladies, if you're 51 and under. Right. I'll still call you my girlfriend. Whole point there, right? But anyway, you keep going. You keep telling the story. You keep showing how Jesus healed you. Because maybe not perfectly, because you followed 3 stories, right? Even he didn't take Satan's bait to jump from the Temple Mount. So you gotta know better. What you can do and what you can't do too, right? Obviously, since I fell and broke bone, I'm still suffering from arthritic pain, right? Instead of being paralyzed, right? That's the least God could do is heal the paralysis, right? Now, maybe if there was no one associated with arthritic pain, now the man with the withered hand could be arthritis, right? That's a different form. What I would have is called traumatic arthritis from broken bones, right? Which is another way arthritis can set in, right? You break bones and your bones heal wrong, and then you got arthritis in them, right? And that can never go away too, I know. And that's why I'm calling on God and Jesus to heal it, but until they do, I gotta deal with it like anyone else. That can also make you disabled. That's why it's at least allowed in SSI. They allow for, again, arthritis with broken bones, right? To be a disability. And the VA has to, too. Plus, you can't prove one way or the other it was the fall alone that caused all that damage to my sacrum pelvis and ankle, right? With no damage to the left knee. And if there's any recent damage, it comes from 2 recent accidents on it, right? But the right leg looks strong and fine. It does. It does. It does. Now, I'm just like you. Even the Goldbergs, we dealt with the same things growing up, right? That's how we live our life now. We're fixed to the boob tube, right? As they call it. Growing up, I watched TV like same shows you did, right? And again, unless we're on a different planet, and then we're all exposed to Jesus. We're all exposed to Satan. We're all exposed to different beliefs. We're all exposed to all religions out there. And some of them still, talk about how to treat each other right? In love. And some don't, right? Some were offering human sacrifices up till the last 400 years, right? Which is, again, pointed out in the Bible, too, with Abraham and Isaac, right? Yet even during some of the times in Israel, after King David, they started offering child sacrifices for a while. And that was frowned upon by God, right? But again, he can't stop you either. That's why his mercy endures forever. Mercy is undeserved favor. Even though you're doing something wrong, God's still trying to save you, right? And get you to stop. Yeah, we want the criminals brought to some form of justice and rehabilitation, though, too, right? We don't want to just put them in jail, because that don't change the problem. Once they're out of jail, too, right? That's the whole point about everything. If someone's a criminal, either you find a way to rehabilitate them, or you're going to have the same problem when they get out. Now, all you can do is try, and at least try to do something positive, right? Now, I don't mind prison ministries, but again, you can't condemn, right? Even while they're sinning, the sinner as well. Under what? Condemnation, right? Death. That's not your call. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. Now, even if 2 of the women tried to have issues with their daughters, and they tried to have sex with me, and maybe the Indian girl I was with around a young age, around 12, and she would have to be with me before the party or something, right? We talked about it, and because she wasn't a virgin at the party either. But I don't even remember her name, but she's about 7 years younger than me, right? And I'm trying to talk her out of it, I'm sure, explain what's going on, and if we did something or not. And she suddenly come into my party, right? Not saying she wasn't invited or not, but, what can I do, She's just someone I knew in the neighborhood, right? Now, I don't even finish or anything inside of her or anything, right? I don't even go in there, right? That's all I remember, right? Is her being with the other guy, and I'm not sure she's having sex with him, so I stopped. I know. I don't even put it in. That's all I really remember, right? And that's called self-control. Not sure what's going on with the girl, and she's trying to be with more than one person that night, right? But I'm not judging her, right? I'm not trying to be with her or not, right? I'm forgiving the whole situation, right? And Joy is more her age, so I'm more comfortable with that, right? I don't mind if my friend's getting a piece, right? If that's what he wanted. I don't judge it. I don't judge it. I don't condemn it, right? But I also couldn't stop it, right? Either she was doing whatever she was doing. And again, first in there with the older guy, then slid down to me, and then to Joey, right? And all I did is kind of lick her a little and suck her boobs, maybe. That's it. And then I'm trying to put it in, but she said that's not it, so I stopped. Right? And go no further, right? To me, that's a no. That's a no. But she wouldn't even let me pull down her pants all the way, you know what I mean? Kind of like Lisa. So I didn't. I stopped. So like I said, that's all I remember. But if so, then the two other daughters were dealing with molestation, right? Or something. Or made me think they were and could have lied to me, but like I said, one of them, the roommate, was still there who could have been molested, right? The one who put her vagina actually in my face the following morning with the neighbor and the roommate and the mom as witnesses, right? What do you think's going on there? That's why I kind of made up the story with Daphne, too. I remember that, right? Not Daphne, right? I don't know what she did. Like I said, the first thing she would have to do is come in there to me and kind of wake me up with her crotch maybe in my face, too, right? Usually a child waking you up is right there trying to wake up the adult towards the facial area anyway, right? You know what I mean. In the morning. Now, if she was a little too close, right? That's what I mean. Trying to wake me up, right? I would wake up with a crotch right in my face. But I would quickly try to figure out what was going on, right? Even if she needed help going to the bathroom, in my mind, then that's all I would help her do. Or, again, but only an eyewitness to it could say it. That would be my ex-wife right there, right? She never said it. That's the whole point to all this. Unless idiot on base attacked me and he knows everything, right? And he's in the gay Navy. He's trying to hide it still. He might still be in the Navy out there, right? Though I'm in med hold. He's working in security, right? He might be, again, part of the base. I don't know, right? He might, again, have, thought he could do a trial himself, right? When he couldn't. Thought this sounded like trial and error and all that, right? That he attacked me over him being gay or being raped or something. And I asked him that question. He got all mad. And it could have had to do with Pastor Davis as well. I don't know. But whoever this person is, they're on and on about it, right? They're pretending they don't have to let it go first, and that's not why I'm suspicious as to what happened, right? Even with my ex-wife now. I don't know, she went in on it herself if she's letting her child do all that with me. Which is the key, I know. She's in there with mom. Mom has to let it happen first, right? Not me. Or really be asleep, and then that can imply that biological dad coached her to notice the difference when mom's asleep or not, and coming there to me. I don't know that either. But it's my life up to now, right? It ain't gonna change for you, it ain't. What's happened has happened, right? And this is how a story becomes popular. You repeat it. You tell it over and over again. Because it's what really happened to you. That you do and don't remember. That you do and don't have evidence for. And not everything, obviously, do you have evidence for. But enough to prove your case. And that you were on base and was fine before the accident, whatever occurred. Right? after you were locked out in your room mysteriously going to the bathroom with your travel bag and the key supposedly in the travel bag, which is normal. See how that happens, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the whole point. I am getting over it. You get over what you did to me, too. Maybe you're the problem and not me so much. Maybe it's because you won't let it go. Not so much me.